Back at it again. And when I was, looking around for videos to check out with you guys, I came across this video, right? And I watched like just over a minute of it, like a minute 10 maybe. And I was like, nah, I got to check the rest of this out with the family. So, yeah, I think this one's going to be a really good one based off of what I've seen thus far. Actually, I know it's going to be a good one based off of what I've seen thus far. So, wanted to check this out with you guys, get your thoughts and your opinions, and obviously I will give mine. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new. If you would like to follow me on social media too, all of those links are down below in the description box. And also, when you hit that subscribe button, make sure you're hitting that bell button next to it so you are notified when these videos drop. That's what the bell button does. It notifies you. It sends you a notification when these videos drop. All right? And last thing, let's dive in.
When people are protesting nowadays, they're protesting because a police officer hurt somebody that looks like me. My color, my beard, my lingo, my swag. When they heard somebody that looked like me, oh, we are outraged. Why did that police do that? He's wrong. He's a trained professional. But if Black Lives Matter, it should not matter only when an officer that don't look like me hurts me. There's a lot of murders from people that look like me killing me, and I don't see the outrage. There need to be an outrage when anyone is murdered in our community. And I'm saying white and black because that's how people look at things nowadays. But we have to learn to have people. It's not white or black. That stuff needs to be over. It's not Black Lives Matter. It's all.
Before he continues on, I checked out a YouTube short. I dropped a YouTube short on that exact topic. It was a rapper by the name of Waka Flocka. Actually, I don't think he raps anymore. He's like into business, and I'm sure I think he has a real estate business and some other businesses as well. But a former rapper had spoke about this, and he was speaking about going overseas and other places, other than America. And he was speaking about, going with some of his friends that aren't black, his Mexican friend, his white friends, and yada, yada, yada. And he talked about how people from other countries address them. He said, people don't address me as I'm black or as my Mexican friend is Mexican or my white friend is white. They address us as Americans. Like, what are you? He was like, black. He was like, no. Where you from? That's how people address Americans in other countries. Only in America do we say white or black or whatever the case. When you go to other places across this planet, you're an American. I don't care about your skin tone. White, black, blue, purple, you're an American. And I definitely agree with what this gentleman is saying. We need to get out of the space of white and black, like American. And yes, it's going to take some time, even for myself, because, it's just been so ingrained, oh, that white person or black person, like it's cool if you're just trying to describe a person, if there's a whole video, yeah, that black person right there, you know what I mean? But we do have to try to get away from that because it only creates division. We're all Americans. We're all in this boat together. That's the way that I see it.
White or black. That stuff needs to be over. It's not Black Lives Matter. It's all lives matter.
Yes, sir.
11-year-old Davon McNeil's grandfather says the boy was running into this building last night to grab a phone charger on the way to a community cookout. That's when he says gunshots rang out and the 11-year-old fell to the ground.
Davon McNeil died after police say a group of men started shooting near 14th and Cedar Streets in Southeast D.C.
Kind of hit home when this happened to my grandson. I'm not supposed to outlive him. Yeah, I should be gone first. July 4th at 9:30, when his mom turned, she see Davon dive to the ground. At least that's what she thought. After the shot, she looked at Davon, waiting for him to get up. He don't get up. So she gets out the car and walk over there and come to find out he was shot. And it's not just Davon. All of a sudden, I find out 6 other kids around the United States lost their lives on the 4th of July. So what happened? Was there open season on young people on the 4th of July? Somebody know who did those shootings. That somebody that know need to pick up the phone and report it before we have some more babies that get shot and killed. And we've been hearing lately about defunding the police department. Absolutely a bad idea, to my opinion. Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters? No way. Can't call Ghostbusters. We need the police department.
I know this is a serious moment, but when he said Ghostbusters, and how many times have you guys heard me say the exact same thing? No, not the Ghostbusters part. That's hilarious. Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters? No, but all seriousness, who are you going to call? I've said this time and time again, and y'all know. Those of you that have been part of the family for a while, and shout out to everybody that's new. Who are you going to call when someone kicks in your front door? Who are you going to call? And I've literally watched a video of people kicking in someone's front door. So who are you going to call when that happens to you? You going to call the police? What, you think the police just waiting outside? If they were waiting outside, they wouldn't have kicked in your front door in the first place. All the police are going to do when they get there is, okay, there's a shell over here. There's a shell over here. Here's the body. We need the coroner to come in. That's all they're about to do. Bag and tag. These people who are talking about defund the police, they have no idea what they are signing up for. And the thing on top of that, we're gonna get back to the video here shortly. The thing on top of that, all of these folks who preach defund the police are the same ones who hate the Second Amendment. So when it comes to the great equalizer, as I like to call it, and protecting themselves, they don't have one. So you're really up Poops Creek without a paddle. Somebody kicks in your front door. What are you gonna do? Throw a fist at them? Fist against bullets? Well, I think I know who's gonna win that one. 10 times out of 10, twice on Sunday. All right. Sheesh Louise, tell them again, brother, please.
The police department. Absolutely a bad idea, to my opinion. Who we gonna call?
Ghostbusters?
No way. Can't call Ghostbusters. We need the police department.
Need more.
We need detectives. We need these
More.
people to come when we have that incident in our community so we can report it. So now if there's a shooting, a stabbing, no police come, what you gonna do? You can't do anything. So now we're gonna have a real live purge. That's it. No police services, nothing coming out. You guys go do what you want to do. So the criminal gonna go out there, walk around, shooting up people, hurting people, raping young ladies. Everything gonna happen. You know why? There's no police. This is 2020. My community now got white people in it. So I don't want you just to come when I get murdered. If I have a white person in my community, I want y'all to come too. That white person that's in my community is my friend. In my community, we have a swimming pool. Guess what? I'm in that swimming pool with that white person. My child or my grandchild is playing with that white grandchild. And I'm saying white and black because that's how people look at things nowadays. But we have to learn we're people. It's not white or black. That stuff needs to be over. I'm a black person all the way. Look at me. I can't hide it. But I can't go around and saying,
Joe Biden would probably say you ain't black, though.
the white man did this to me. The white man ain't did nothing to me. What happened in the past happened. Now we have to move on. Last night while I was marching, I had white man come up to me and shook my hand, offered me water. He ain't did nothing to me, I ain't did nothing to him. Why are we continuing to say that? All lives matter, period. Anything happen to anybody in our community, the community need to come out and help. Just like I saw white people out there protesting with black people, I want it the same way. If a white person's hurt in my community, if a black person hurt in my community. Because we all got to live in the same community and work and play and help each other out.
What a fantastic message, huh? What a fantastic message. We're all in we're all in the communities together. We're Americans. The same outrage BLM used to have when a black person gets hurt. Have that same outrage when a white person gets hurt. Have that same outrage when an Asian person gets hurt. Mexican, whoever, don't matter. Have that same outrage. But also, have that same outrage when it's a black person that hurt that black person. Have that same outrage. But we know it's just a show. It never meant anything to begin with when they did all these marches. Never meant a single thing. It's selective. Only some lives matter. a select few. And those select few are when a white person does something to a black person. It's the only time life matters. A black life matters. The only time. It's the only time they went out and marched. So, I mean, as Joe would say, the proof is in the eating. It's really the proof is in the pudding, but, you know, I like Joe's quote. I'm going to keep referencing that. The proof is in the eating. The only time that I saw them outraged was when a white person did something to a black person. The only time. So my assumption is that any other time, a black life means nothing. Don't matter to them. Even though their tagline is BLM. I don't know. You know, I don't hear them talking about the babies. Don't hear them talking about Chicago, Memphis. Don't hear them speaking about the situation with the young child in this video. Don't hear them talking about that. That's why that stuff is a joke, man. Absolute joke. Anyway, shout out to this brother here. I forgot his name. Did he? I don't know if he ever mentioned his name. But shout out to him. Great message. A message that, you know, I definitely stand behind for sure with 100%. Y'all let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.